What's a bet you made that you wish you never won? When I was 17, my older brother Dexter thought he was untouchable. He'd just gotten into State University on a baseball scholarship and spent the summer acting like he owned the world. Our parents worshipped him, the golden boy who could do no wrong. Meanwhile, I was the disappointment. Average grades, no sports, no clear direction. Dad would sigh whenever teachers called about my lack of motivation. Mom would ask why I couldn't be more like Dexter. The bet started during one of Dexter's parties. He'd invited half the baseball team over while our parents were visiting our grandparents. I was supposed to stay in my room and not embarrass him, but I came downstairs for water around midnight. That's when I heard Brandon, Dexter's teammate, bragging about the perfect crime. I'm telling you, it's foolproof, Brandon said, beer in hand. My cousin works at the jewelry store downtown. He leaves the back door unlocked during his smoke breaks. 5 minutes, in and out. Grab the expensive stuff from the case by the window. Dexter laughed. You're full of shit, Brandon. You wouldn't have the balls. Want to bet? Brandon shot back. The room went quiet. These guys lived for stupid dares. Fine, Dexter said, his competitive streak taking over. If you actually rob that store, I'll give you my car. Brandon's eyes lit up. Dexter's car was a restored '67 Mustang, our dad's graduation gift worth more than most people made in 6 months. And if I don't, Brandon asked, then you owe me $5,000. They shook hands. Everyone cheered. I slipped back upstairs, assuming it was just drunk talk. 3 days later, the local news reported a break-in at Morrison's Jewelry. $30,000 worth of merchandise stolen. The owner, an elderly man named Mr. Morrison, had a heart attack when he discovered the theft. He was in the ICU. I knew immediately it was Brandon. The description matched perfectly. Back door, expensive case by the window, everything he bragged about. But when I confronted Dexter, he denied everything. You're crazy, he said. Brandon was probably just repeating something he heard somewhere. Then why did he text you yesterday asking about the car keys? Dexter's face went pale. That night, I heard him on the phone in his room. Brandon, you need to get rid of that stuff now, he whispered. If they trace it back to you, we're both screwed. So Dexter knew. He'd encouraged Brandon to commit a felony that nearly killed an innocent man. I had two choices, stay quiet and protect my family's golden boy, or do what was right. I chose option 3. The next morning, I called Brandon directly. I know about Morrison's, I said. Silence. I don't know what you're talking about, he finally replied. I was at the party. I heard everything. The bet, the plan, all of it. You can't prove anything. Actually, I can. I recorded Dexter's phone call last night. This was a lie, but Brandon didn't know that. What do you want? He asked. Meet me at the park in an hour. Come alone. When Brandon arrived, he looked like he hadn't slept in days. Good. Here's what's going to happen, I said. You're going to return everything you stole. Tonight. Are you insane? They'll arrest me. Not if you do it right. Leave it outside the store with a note. Anonymous return. And if I don't? I pulled out my phone and showed him a text I drafted to the police tip line, complete with his name, the bet details, and the location of his cousin's workplace. Your choice, I said. Return it anonymously, and this stays between us. Or I send this text and you explain everything to a judge. Brandon's hands were shaking. You don't understand, he said. I already sold half of it. I needed the money for what? My mom's medical bills. She's been in treatment for cancer for 8 months. We're drowning in debt. My resolve wavered for exactly 3 seconds. Then I remembered Mr. Morrison lying in the hospital. Then you better find a way to buy it back, I said. That evening, I watched the local news with my family. The anchor reported that stolen jewelry had been anonymously returned to Morrison's, though several pieces were still missing. Mr. Morrison was stable, but still critical. My parents cheered. See? Dad said. There are still good people in the world. Dexter sat silent, staring at his phone. Later that night, he cornered me in the hallway. What did you do? He hissed. I did what you should have done, I replied. You have no idea what you've started. I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.